ideas and an Oreo cookie. It's a bright idea to dunk it or to crunch it or not.
Hello and welcome to Talking Cookies, the only show that can make interviews and eating go together like milk and cookies. For 1 week only, I'm your host, Emily Rosenberg. This week, we're talking music. So obviously Adam's not here, but luckily your favorite producer is here to fill in. This year has been something truly. And with everything that's happened, who wouldn't want some music to bring us some ever-fleeting joy? Today, we have Sam Cates. How are you? How has this year been treating you?
I'm pretty good. This year has been really weird, but I'm starting to get used to it, and it's not as bad as I expected it to be, so that's a plus.
Yeah, it's definitely been interesting, but I'm glad to be in school.
Yeah.
Due to these circumstances, we obviously can't have normal fancy Oreos, but we have fancy individually wrapped ones instead, and we can make them ourselves. So anyway, let's talk cookies. Do you like specialty flavors or do you prefer the original cookie?
Honestly, I'm a cookies and cream kind of gal. I've had these candy corn Oreos once that I've loved, but every other Oreo I've tried, I just didn't like. But these will always be my favorite.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I think original are kind of like, that's where it should end. Besides, I guess I like the orange ones, like the Halloween ones. Always good. They don't taste different, but it's just the orange color. Anyway, so what about eating the cookie? Is there any particular way that you eat an Oreo? Are you a separator, cream first, or do you dunk?
I am a diehard separator, and I stand by that.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Personally, I like the cookie the best. So we were talking about this a little bit before, but you like the cream the best, which I have to disagree.
Yeah, so like I eat the top part first, and then I eat the second half, so I have more cream to cookie ratio. You have to eat the top quickly, so you kind of forget about it, and then you get more cream. It's the way to go.
I'm so sorry, but it's just the wrong opinion. I'm just kidding.
Feel different.
Anyway, so let's open up the pack of our little cute individually wrapped, like, create your own Oreo. So, yeah. I never got these because my parents thought that they were unhealthy. So this is a little bit of a first. Like I always got them on like I would like if I was like going out somewhere, like it would just be like a little treat for myself. Like I would buy it for myself. Anyway, what about you? Do you have any memories with these?
Yes, I used to eat these all the time as a kid. Like it was really bad. I was really chubby as a kid, but it's fun.
It's fine. I mean, like, it's worth it, definitely. Like, these, they're so cute. They're just, like, so fun. I guess, like, it's really enjoyable to have, like, just being able to make your own thing. I mean, like, personally, you can do whatever you like best. Like, I think this cream is utterly disgusting, to be honest. If I'm being totally honest here, really the best part is it just doesn't hold up. Like you're always like, oh God, I wish we had more cream when you're younger. But then once you grow up and you realize, oh wait, actually the Oreo is the Oreo cookie. That's the best part. So anyway, I respect your opinion still, but
I mean, you can just eat the cookie in these. Like that's the best part. You have your cookie, I'll eat your cream. There we go.
Exactly. It's perfect. Everything's in harmony. Now, as fun as it is to be here and eat cookies, let's get to the real feeling. What's going on with band this year?
So, obviously, in band, you have to blow air into your instrument, so it's kind of hard to do that with social distancing. So
Definitely.
we moved to the auditorium, and we're all 12 feet apart, and we have these little covers on our instruments. So we could still play together in the same room, but it's a little different. And it's kind of hard because the sound in the auditorium echoes and it's a little delayed. So it's taking some getting used to, but it's been really fun so far. So
That's really good. I know that there's an event going on with a band actually. Do you know what that will entail and like what the whole concert in the Courtyard's gonna be like?
yeah, so since the seniors now, we didn't get our concert last year, and we might not get any this year, Mr. Brandifino wanted to give us something special. So we're putting together 3 pieces, some of the songs we've played already in the past, so it's a little nostalgic to send us off. And we've been practicing those outside in the cold, but it's been worth it, so.
Yeah, I guess even like making music in any form, like if you really enjoy it, that's like, you know, you'll do anything to do that, right?
Yeah, I do. I really like music, so.
Yeah, that's awesome. I cannot play anything, but how are you putting on this show? Like, do you have any like special pyrotechnics? I'm just kidding. Imagine.
Well, it's gonna be in the courtyard, obviously, outside, social distanced. It's gonna be recorded and I think live streamed. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Because yeah, sorry, because we
Yeah.
can't really have like an audience. Obviously, we can't fill up the auditorium to perform for everyone, but we still wanted to do something anyway.
Yeah, like I think live streaming is like the future of like concerts. Like I don't understand why they don't live stream concerts now because not everyone can go, but like I'm sure people will still pay to like watch like a very like well shot live stream concert, you know?
Yeah, I totally would. I think I would, because you get to sit in your own couch,
Yeah.
listen to music,
And not
Kinda
have to
nice.
deal with like all the people like it's sweaty.
mosh pit.
Yeah. Can you let us know who will be performing and like what you'll be performing exactly?
So it's all the seniors, and we're playing 3 songs. We're playing Hallelujah, The Incredibles, and Winter Wonderland. And we have soloists. We have Katie Milet, Mike Donlevy, and Caroline Grippo. And
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. It's great that we're recognizing our seniors like this. I know that you said that you're live streaming them. Is there? Do you know where you're going to be putting them online, or like where you're going to be live streaming it, or is it going to be on like the B&B YouTube channel?
It's gonna be on the B&B YouTube channel.
Awesome. I'm so glad that we'll be able to like showcase it. It's one of my favorite things that broadcasting does is like actually showcase the students because I feel like you guys are like what makes I guess broadcasting actually be like a good thing to do. Like I don't want to like just do videos about broadcasting. That would be so boring. Follow-up question, when is it?
It's December 17th, during 9th period, I believe.
Cool. And do you think that if everything goes well, that this is something that we'll see in the future with like band and not just like the seniors, but like all of band and chorus and orchestra? What do you think?
Well, in the future, hopefully we'll be able to have a normal concert again. But I think that if COVID restrictions stay the same that they are, we would definitely do another virtual concert if it goes well. And hopefully the other chorus and orchestra kids and all the juniors too can participate because I think everyone really looks forward to the concerts at the end of the year because that's what you prepare to do. And they're really gratifying and it just feels very nice to show off all your talent to the school and your parents. So I really hope that this can be something that we can recognize all the music kids with.
Definitely. How else can we support the seniors of the band, or also the band in general?
I think the best way to support the band is just to be there, to want to listen to us because we work so hard all year and it just feels really, really nice when people actually want to hear what we're playing.
If you want to support one of the first music-related events this year, you should definitely check it out. Let's see the process of what preparing for this awesome event was like. with this new package from AJ Freed.
Our seniors are performing what we're calling a tribute to high school band.
We're going to be playing in the Courtyard, and it's going to happen December 17th, during 9th period.
And I think that people identify their high school experience with things like that. Maybe it's not music, maybe it's sports, maybe it's a club, maybe it's B&B. But by saying, you know what, hey, we're still going to do this because this is who I am as a high school student, and this is my one opportunity to do so, I think is a really important thing. To not do so is a missed opportunity.
Thanks, AJ. That was a wonderful package. But I totally forgot to mention, and something that my floor manager in Studio B just told me, is that actually Mepham Capella will actually be performing too, and I think that's just so great that we can also recognize a really great another music group that we have in school with the band, the senior band actually. So I think that says it all. What do you think about the Oreo? If you could sum up the Oreo in one word, what would it be?
Fantastic.
Brought back all those good memories?
Yes, actually. Just as good as I remembered.
That's really, really cool. For me, it was definitely, don't try the cream. That's my one word of advice. For all of my my cookie lovers out there, just not worth it. And if you could give one reason why people should attend this performance, what would it be?
I think you should attend because it's going to be really good. We've been working really hard, and we're not going to let you down.
Before we end today, let's get some more good news from our cookie wrangler, Ruby Mattis, in our only and favorite segment, Miles of Smiles.
Salutations, I'm Ruby Mattis, and welcome back to another edition of Miles of Smiles. But today we are virtual, at home in my room. So today I'm going to be talking about music. Similar to what I talked about last time, music is something that any person can really understand no matter what part of the world they're from. Now, you may be wondering, if I only speak Spanish or if I only speak English, how could I understand a song being sung in German or Dutch or French or any other language? Seems absurd, right? Well, you don't necessarily have to understand the language to understand the general message that the song is trying to convey. We can all comprehend, the different sounds and the different rhythms, whether it's more of like a fast-paced jive, or a slow, majestic waltz. It really doesn't matter, you can tell if something's more upbeat and peppy or if it's more sad and slow, just based on, the different rhythms and the tune, and the funky beat. You don't necessarily have to understand the words being said to understand and enjoy a song. And not just listening, but also playing music. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're from. We can all understand your little dashy line and a little dot at the bottom of the page and be like, oh, that note is an E flat. It doesn't matter if you're in Madagascar or Scandinavia or Antarctica even. Anywhere that people live and learn music, they can all understand it, which I personally think is amazing and also kind of mind-blowing because there's not a lot of things around the world that everyone can really understand, because we all speak all these different languages, have all these different cultures and customs, but music is something that everyone can understand and enjoy together, which I personally think is pretty darn cool. So that's really all for me today. I hope you enjoyed this segment. I hope you all have a lovely day. And now, back to the show.
Thanks, Ruby. Don't forget to go to the concert in the Courtyard. Well, I think it's time to close the cookie pack. I want to thank our guest, Sam Cates, for coming on. You were awesome. I really appreciate it. For Talking Cookies, for the last time, or the only time, I'm Emily Rosenberg, and we'll be back in 3 weeks or in 3 months when we spend some more time talking cookies.
Thank you, Emily.
No problem.